Hi, my name is Drew Wilkins, and today I'm going to be talking about whether being taller makes you a better leader. To start off with, I thought it would be a good idea to look up what some of the qualities of a leader were. After going through a couple pages of Google results, I noticed that qualities such as integrity, inspiration, empowerment, positivity, and confidence showed up multiple times in a bunch of different articles. However, none of the articles mentioned height as a quality of a leader. The University of Pennsylvania and the University of Michigan did a study where they looked at teenagers' height in relationship to their leadership abilities. In this study, they noticed that teenagers who were taller seemed to excel in their clubs and sports, and they eventually became leaders of those clubs and sports. The result of holding these leadership positions earlier in their lives resulted in more human capital and leadership abilities than some of their peers. This allows them more time to work on their leadership abilities and skills before they reach adulthood. When I first started this project, I decided to look up the heights of the presidents of the United States, and I actually found something interesting. 33 out of 44 of the United States presidents are average or above average height, which is about 75% of the presidents are above 5'9". Another interesting fact was that the taller president in the presidential candidate has won the popular vote roughly 67% of the time, and overall 58% of the time the taller presidential candidate has won the presidential election. In an article called Why Do We Love Tall Men, Malcolm Gladwell talks about Fortune 500 CEOs. In the article, he mentions that 58% of Fortune 500 CEOs are over 6 foot tall, which is 3 inches taller than the average adult male. Fortune 500 CEOs are some of the biggest business leaders in the world today. He also talks about how an inch of height is worth roughly $789. Over a 30-year career, people of above average height will earn hundreds of thousands dollars more than their peers. So far this video, I've talked about leaders who have an above average height. 11 of the presidential candidates and countless other leaders are below average height. Starting on the left, we have Nicolas Sarkozy, who is the former president of France. He comes in at just 5'5". In the middle is Joseph Stalin, who's the former leader of the Soviet Union. He comes in at just 5'4". Last but not least, James Madison is on the right. He was the 4th president of the United States, and he also was only 5'4". In conclusion, I don't think that there's any real correlation between a person's height and how good of a leader they are. I feel as though a leader is determined more by the experience that they've had in their lives and the personality and the way that they run their group. While I don't think that being above average height makes you a better leader, I do think that it may be easier to become a leader if you are above average height. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.